Greetings fellow Decepticons, Sound Blaster 1987 here with my review of Transformers Legacy Wave 1 Deluxe Decepticon Insecticon Kickback. As you can see, Kickback is very faithfully represented in his Generation 1 form of a mechanical grasshopper with no abdomen. Although, due to a certain retool in the Buzzworthy Bumblebee line, there is a way to fix that. These two energy blade weapons that he comes with can be combined into a configuration akin to an insect abdomen and plugged into him. Of course, this is more intended for the, Deluxe Insecticon Ransack retool of him from a Buzzworthy Bumblebee Creatures Collide pack, but it can still work here too. So, combine them in this configuration and attach to this hole down here. Bear with me a second. These have to be pointing the same way, that's right. And now Kickback has got a more normal abdomen for a insectoid type creature, like so. Or you can plug it into the wings as two separate blade weapons. Much like the way that the Combined Wars Devastator chestplate wings could be attached to Scrapper's vehicle mode as weapons. These peg into place like so. And now Kickback has got energy blades on his wings. For size comparison in insect mode, here is Legacy Kickback with Legacy Wave 3 Voyager class Armada Universe Starscream, who I'll be reviewing later down the line. As you can see, Voyagers are slightly bigger than Deluxes in this case to maintain robot mode scale for the, play pattern of interchangeable weapons and whatnot. So, to transform Kickback from insect to robot, first, straighten out these legs like so, rotate the ball joint on the rear insect foot and fold them back in to complete the calf sections of the legs, then flip down the feet like so, rotate the shoulder joints 90 degrees forward like so, flip this foot the other way around to become the robot mode fist, and connect to the other front leg in order to fill out the full shape of the forearm, or bicep rather. Remove the gun from this piece like so, same on both sides with the arms. Like the opposite of the way that Armada Optimus Prime Super Mode transformation works, foot becomes hand. So, then flip the wings backwards like so. Be extremely careful with the wings because they're translucent plastic on a one-way hinge. Well, not even a hinge, it's a swivel really. Then get your nails in to open up this panel here that's obscuring the robot mode head. It's a bit stiff on my copy, so mileage may vary on that one. Finally, rotate the head 180 degrees and flip up the antennae. Draw on a unified pin inside there, so they'll both move at the same time. And here we have G1 Kickback in his Legacy figure in robot mode. Now you can put the gun in his hand like so. And the War for Cybertron Trilogy blast effects are compatible with the stump on the end of this blaster. There aren't any 3mm spots for battle damage injuries from the 5 blast accessories, but there are multiple different 5mm ports for different weapons, and there's a 3mm port on his backside for a flight stand if you want to show him in a mid-flight attack pose. So, for articulation, ball jointed head gives plenty of motion, bit looser on my copy than I would prefer, but still. 360 degree swivel at the shoulders with an outward hinge like so. Only the front half of the, upper bicep actually moves forward, and that's more for transformation than anything else. You're supposed to use the shoulder joint for that kind of movement. Then double jointed elbow, like so. The, purple part of the insect leg can also move backwards if you want for some reason. Wing swivel. Universal hips with plenty of movement. Thigh swivel. No bicep, actually there is a bicep swivel. I thought there wasn't for the sake of the engineering for the insect legs, but there actually is a bicep swivel on this as well. Then you've got a pretty deep knee bend and an ankle tilt as well. Bearing in mind though, the outside edge of the foot doesn't move with the ankle tilt, only the purple part and the inside edge, like so. For size comparison, here we have Legacy Wave 1 Deluxe Kickback with Wave 3 Voyager Armada Starscream. I'll be reviewing him in the future. And for another comparison, here he is with APC Toys Dark Master, their masterpiece scale take on Transformers Prime Megatron, based on an upscale of the first edition deluxe mold. And just for the heck of it, Starscream compared to Megatron as well, much shorter as he should be, for obvious reasons. Oops. So, to close off the review, these energy blades can either be put back on the wings again, or they can be wielded individually as handheld weapons, like so, or they can be combined into a full-length sword weapon, like so. This kind of reminds me of the way that the blades from the Energon Dive Bomb mold were combined into a lightning bolt shaped boomerang weapon. So, that more or less concludes my review of Legacy Wave 1 Kickback. I have been Sandblaster1987. Join me next time for Halloween, when I'll be returning to the APC Toys third-party company with their take on Airachnid, better known as Night Countess for copyright reasons. Till then, till all are one.